Hello, Liz. This is Ben Garcia, the editor-in-chief of The Artists. I'm calling to tell you that we went over the article you sent us last week entitled The 19th Post-Impressionist. Everyone in our department agrees it looks very interesting. If you'd like, we're interested in featuring your work in next month's issue.
I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Garcia. Do you have some advice for me, or is there anything I need to know in advance?
Oh, yes. Please make sure your work is original and has never been published before. Also, you will be paid within 7 days of the date of publication. I'd like you to send us your bank information later today.
Hello, Ms. Thompson. This is Harry Twain, and I'm responding to your text message.
Hi, Harry. I was calling to ask you to organize our awards banquet, which is scheduled for December 10th. We were very satisfied with what you did for our company last year. However, because we expect more than twice the number of participants as last year, I'd like to discuss the layout of the tables with you in person.
The event is just 3 weeks away, so we'd better get together as soon as possible. You can visit my office anytime you want. If there's anything else that you think needs attention, please feel free to let me know.
Okay, I'll be there at 10 a.m. tomorrow. I'll give you a call in advance if there's any change. See you then.
Excuse me, I'd like to send this parcel to Montreal. Could you tell me how much it will cost?
Let me weigh that for you. It'll be $15 if you send it by regular mail, sir.
Actually, it's a gift for my cousin, and I want it to arrive there by July 5th at the latest.
Oh, it's already July 3rd, so I suggest you mail it by express mail to get it to Montreal within 2 days, but that will cost you $20.
Excuse me, does this bus go to the Pacific Aquarium?
It used to, but the bus route I'm driving has been changed lately. I think you need to take the 20A bus instead. It will take you to the main entrance of the aquarium in half an hour.
Thank you. By the way, does that bus stop here as well?
No, it stops across the street. Just walk down this road and you'll see a crosswalk. Cross the street there and you'll find the bus stop right next to the bank.
Mr. Randolph, I think this place would be perfect for your cafe. Queen Street is one of the most popular areas for tourism and shopping, and this building is just 2 blocks away from the subway station.
Yes, it looks great, but I don't think I can afford $1,200 a month in rent. The newspaper ad you ran said you have another space in the Renaissance Mall. Is it still available?
I'm sorry, but it was just rented out this morning. But we have several similar places you may want to see. Would you like me to show them to you?
I'd appreciate it. Are they all located on Queen Street as well?
Hey, Bob, did you hear that John Morrison left the company out of the blue? That's why the marketing department has been really short-handed, and they asked me to post a job ad.
Yes, Janet in accounting told me he got a job offer from the P&T Group in Canada. By the way, did many people respond to the ad?
A lot more than I expected. But the problem is that I should finish reviewing resumes and narrow down the list of applicants by the end of the week.
You'll be very busy then. If you need any assistance, please let me know.
Pardon me, could you tell me where the exhibit called The Secrets of Ancient China is taking place? This museum is just so huge and I don't know where to go.
Sure, it's on the 3rd floor. You can use the elevator at the end of the hall to get up there. If you'd like to join the free guided tour our museum offers, you'd better hurry. It's 4:50 now, and it's supposed to start at 5 p.m. The tour lasts for an hour. All you need to do is just present your admission ticket at the entrance.
It sounds very tempting, but I don't think I have enough time to take the tour. In fact, I have to take off at 5:30 p.m. I guess I can't help exploring the exhibit on my own.
I just received the results from our customer satisfaction survey, and it indicates many customers claim that our dishes are too high in calories.
That's what I was concerned about when I conducted the taste tests last month. We overlooked the fact that people are quite interested in a healthy diet these days.
You've got a point there. I think we should offer more variety in our menu and maybe add some vegetarian dishes and organic meals.
That's a good idea. I'm going to meet our head chef this afternoon and find out what he thinks about it.
Brian, I just got transferred from personnel and I'm having trouble doing a market analysis. It's not the job I always do, so I need your help. I heard you were in charge of last year's market research. Could you tell me what to do?
I'm afraid that I have to leave for a construction site now, but the data you can refer to should be on my hard drive. Let me send it to your email right away.
That would be a big help. But I'm not able to access my email because my password isn't working.
Don't worry, I can get my secretary to print it all out for you. Hello, this is James Williams and I live in apartment 602. I'm calling about the ongoing problem with the elevator in this building. Actually, I sent an email about it to the maintenance office a couple of days ago, but it hasn't been taken care of yet.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Williams. We did receive your email and we asked the company that installed our elevators to address the problem right away. However, they said they are currently busy with other work. I made a personal appeal and they promised me to fix this problem by the end of the week. Once again, I'd like to apologize for the inconvenience.
I know what you mean. However, climbing the stairs up to the 6th floor every day is very hard and time-consuming. I hope you handle this situation as soon as possible.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jerry Thomas, and I'm the director of the Tourism Volunteer Program in Jasper. As you know, our region is famous for its natural beauty. Therefore, it's very important to preserve it for future visitors. As volunteers, you are responsible for promoting awareness of the need to protect our natural heritage. Today, you'll hand out flyers to visitors containing tips on how to enjoy nature without destroying it. I'd like you to grab a pile of flyers from the table and pass them around at the entrance of Jasper National Park. Now, let's go out and get this done right. Please be sure to get back here at noon for lunch, after which you'll go out and pick up litter around the picnic area.
Hi, Stuart. This is Helen Haywood from the Administration Department. I'm calling to let you know that we're going to start a series of lectures called Money Talks from next Monday. We'll invite renowned experts on stocks, bonds, and real estate to the stage and give you the chance to hear about their latest investment techniques. Also, don't be surprised, we finally convinced the famous financial expert Charles Cook to deliver a talk about how to invest in stocks on Monday at 7 p.m. A more detailed schedule is available on our website at www.financialsecret.com. Early registration is recommended as attendance is limited up to 200 participants per lecture. If you're interested in attending, please give me a call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello, Jack. This is Judy Benson calling from the Chicago branch. First of all, I'd like to thank you for agreeing to help us organize the training workshop for our sales employees. Since this training is going to be held out of state for the first time, I feel so relieved to have someone like you who can arrange the venue and accommodation for us. As we expect approximately 95 salespeople to attend the training, I'd like you to find some place to accommodate about 100 people and reserve a hotel nearby the training site. Once the arrangements are made, don't hesitate to call my mobile phone. The number should be on the business card that I gave you the other day. Thank you for your assistance.
Thank you very much for coming to this early morning meeting. Before we go over today's agenda, I'd like to tell you that the Board of Directors decided to purchase some new property. It's an old 2-story building that we plan to transform into a large, state-of-the-art warehouse. As you are aware, our current warehouse is far from the highway, and we have had trouble delivering our products on time. But the new property is located on Martin Road, which allows easy access to the Atlanta Highway. If you want to view this property, feel free to log on to our webpage. Now, let's move on to our first item on the agenda. Kimberly from accounting will tell us about the overhead costs incurred last quarter.
Attention passengers who are waiting to board Southwest Airlines Flight 680 from London to Ottawa with a stopover in Paris. I regret to tell you that the flight, which was originally scheduled to leave at 10:30 p.m., has been cancelled due to a heavy snowstorm. Passengers holding tickets for this flight are asked to come to our ticket counters located on the second floor in Terminal B. Our ticket agents will issue you a hotel voucher which entitles you to stay at the Grand Airport Hotel for free. Should you have any questions, please talk to one of our representatives at our customer service desk. Also, a shuttle bus will arrive here soon to take you to the hotel.
Welcome to the very first day at Lansing's annual job fair. I'm pleased to tell you about our internship program for university students who will be graduating soon. The Paradise Hotel is one of the oldest hotels in the region and is well known for its personalized service and distinctive atmosphere. As interns, you will be involved in developing marketing plans, with applicants who are majoring in marketing or hospitality being preferred. This will be a great opportunity for people who want to add real working experience to their resume. Also, some successful interns will be offered a full-time position at the end of the program. If you're interested, please feel free to drop by the Paradise Hotel booth. Don't forget to bring your resume and 2 letters of recommendation.
I'm Patrick Smith here at Channel 10 Headline News. Today, the nation's leading auto manufacturer, JS Motors, announced that their overall sales have fallen by 35% since last quarter, the biggest decline in the past 10 years. It was much worse than most analysts had expected. Aside from the continuing economic slump worldwide, lower demand for luxury sedans led to this decline. Jim Morris, vice president of JS Motors, said they plan to establish a strategic alliance with their rival Geo to increase their market share. Here's David Chen with more details in the studio.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Sean Davis, and I'm so pleased to show you around Johnson County's major attractions. In a few moments, we'll arrive at the Atlantic Aquarium, which is located on the roof of the Ocean Science Center building. As it reopened in May after nearly a year of renovation work, you can see more diverse fish from all over the world. At noon, we will have lunch at the food court, which features authentic Asian and European dishes. At 1 p.m., we'll head to the National History Museum, which is situated in the heart of downtown, and you'll be given an hour to explore the exhibits on your own. Please be ready to get off the bus and make sure not to leave any valuables behind on the bus.
Hi, Ms. Bruno. My name is Jimmy Walker, and I'm calling from Michigan Distributors. The reason I'm phoning you today is because the bill we sent you last week has been returned to us. It seems like we have the wrong address on file. As the bill is due on March 31st, I'd like you to give us the correct address as soon as possible. Please call me or my assistant Frank at 400-3560. Please note we will be closed tomorrow to observe Memorial Day. If nobody answers the phone, please leave a message. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter. Have a nice day.
As you know, the next week will be very busy in our department store because our annual clearance sale is scheduled to begin. In the past, this event has been advertised on inserts in local newspapers, but this year we've already started to advertise the sale on the radio and in popular magazines. As we expect to attract more shoppers than in the past, management decided to hire some temporary workers to help our sales staff on the floor. You have done a tremendous job so far, but we hope that sales for this quarter will go up by 30%. Please be informed that you'll be offered an all-expenses-paid trip to Hawaii by the company once this goal is achieved.
Hello, Lisa. This is Harry Goodman from accounting. I understand you came back from Japan last week, but you didn't submit the necessary forms for expense reimbursement.
Oh, I just started working here in sales last month, and this is the first time I've traveled abroad on business with this company. The problem is that I'm still confused about the procedures to get reimbursed. Could you tell me what to do?
Of course. All you have to do is to fill out an expense report form and include the original receipts with it. The form is available on our website and you can download it anytime you want. Should you have any questions, please feel free to call me at extension 345.
Hi, Betty. Are you free this Saturday? I got free tickets to the outdoor jazz concert being held in Stanley Park at 7 p.m., and I was wondering if you want to go with me.
Why not? I'm a big fan of jazz and I love to go to concerts. May I ask who will be playing?
Sure. One of the most celebrated jazz musicians, Peter Haywood, will be performing. Also, the multi-award-winning jazz drummer Sean Dawson will be there.
Wow, that sounds amazing. Why don't we get together beforehand so that we can eat together?
Hi, Sally. It has been nearly 3 weeks since you were transferred to the Sydney branch. How do you like it here?
So far, so good, Dan. Even though I still miss working in Perth very much, Sydney is turning out to be much better than I had anticipated. People are friendly here, and the city is fantastic, with all of its nature and modern facilities. However, my new job in sales is a little bit challenging.
I understand how hard it is to make a switch from personnel to sales, but your dedication and hard work will pay off. I'm sure that your positive and constructive attitude will familiarize yourself with the new environment very soon.
I was planning to go on a picnic today, but the weather forecast said it's going to be raining all day. I think I should stay at home.
I don't think a picnic is a good idea. How about going to the movies instead? I heard Henry O'Neill's new film was recently released.
I know. Actually, I read a review about it in a magazine the other day, and the critics loved his performance.
Oh, I can't wait to check it out. Let me log on to the internet to make a reservation. Excuse me, Ben. It seems like Toby is having trouble with the construction project which was assigned to him last week. Do you have time to give him a hand? It's due the day after tomorrow.
I'd like to help him out, but I was asked to complete the payroll report by tomorrow. As it's only half done, I have to work overtime tonight.
I think I should find somebody else. Is Greg at the office today?
No, he is still on leave, and he'll be back in 3 days. Why don't you call Sarah Jones? She's worked on various building projects, and she would be a big help. Sam, I just reviewed the quarterly sales report, and it was far worse than expected. We'd better call a meeting and find out what was wrong with our marketing campaign.
Why don't we talk about it with our team members over lunch, Jim? I can go ahead and make a reservation at a restaurant if you don't mind.
It's kind of urgent. Let's have a meeting here in the office right now. If the meeting lasts long, we can get some sandwiches from the cafeteria.
That's a good idea. Would you mind making copies of the report while I arrange the tables and chairs? You look awful today, Kathy. You even missed the staff meeting this morning. What happened?
Actually, I have a terrible toothache, Ted. It really hurts. I think I need to take some time off and see a dentist this afternoon. Is there anyone you can recommend? I'm kind of new in town.
I'm afraid I don't know of a dentist around here, but I remember Joan in personnel said that Dr. Hopkins was pretty good. She had her cavities filled there last week, and she was very satisfied.
All right, I'd better call her right now and get some more information about him. Michael, have you heard anything about our new Genius 3.1 smartphone? It was supposed to be on the market last Monday, wasn't it?
Oh, I just got an email about the delayed release from the vice president. He said a minor flaw has been detected in the final quality test, and they had to postpone the launch.
That's too bad. We can't finalize our marketing plan without a stable product. Originally, we were planning to start with TV and radio ads this week, but now we need to modify the whole plan.
Excuse me, Bruce. If you're not busy, would you do me a favor?
No problem. I just handed in the monthly financial report, and I don't have a lot of things to do now. What can I do for you?
As you know, I have to lead a presentation tomorrow, and I'm pretty busy preparing some materials. So I'd like you to pick up my clothes from the dry cleaners across the street. It's already 5:30 and it closes in half an hour.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's just 5 minutes walk from our office. Oh, wait, I need the receipt to collect your items.
Hey, George, how was the new employee orientation you attended yesterday?
I thought it was informative, if nothing else. I learned a lot about the company's policies and the new marketing strategies. I was especially impressed with Mr. Boyd's lecture about time management.
I know what you mean. I've had a chance to meet Mr. Boyd in person at an international marketing symposium last April. He looked very energetic and inspirational.
That's true. I also learned about the new network system, but it was too brief. It should have been more thorough and understandable. I think I have to go over the manual again in my office.
Good morning, Toronto. Thanks for tuning in to MBS's live health show. I'm your host, Tim Ryan. These days, a great number of people want to live a long, healthy life, but they don't know where to start. I think it is very fortunate for us to have the prominent physician, Dr. Morgan Campbell, in our studio today. He teaches dietetics at the University of Arizona and writes a column for the Phoenix Herald entitled How to Live Longer. Also, he is the author of the bestseller Enjoy Longevity. In this book, he argues that we don't need a lot of time and money to stay healthy and develop a healthy lifestyle. In a few minutes, he will share the keys to longevity with us. Please stay tuned so that you won't miss out on any special tips.
Welcome to Fresh Market, the #1 organic food store in Dallas. We're thrilled to introduce our very own line of organic juices to you. They are on display in aisle 5 right next to the dairy section. Not only are they made of the freshest organic ingredients, but they also taste great. This week only at Fresh Market, if you buy one bottle of this juice, you can get a second one valued at $4 absolutely free. Yes, that's right. It's an incredible discount. If you care about yourself and your family, don't hesitate to take advantage of this special deal. If you have any questions, please speak with one of our sales clerks and they will explain the full details of each juice on display. Don't forget that this amazing deal ends on August 31st.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I feel honored to introduce our new CEO to you. As you know, Mr. Peter Watson has been dedicated to the success of JT Autos for over 35 years. He started work as a salesperson at our Chicago branch and had the best sales record 3 times in a row from 1985 to 1987. Based on his amazing track record, he worked his way up to become the sales director in North America. He helped us to expand globally more aggressively with his innovative thinking and excellent leadership. In 2004, he was promoted to vice president at the time of our merger with Sakura Motors, and he played a significant role in increasing our market share in Japan. Finally, he took over the CEO position last week. Mr. Watson, would you please say a few words to our audience today?
Hello, Ms. Jennings. This is Richard Honda from Central Auto Repair Shop. I'm calling to inform you that I repaired the van you brought in last Tuesday, and you can pick it up whenever it is convenient for you. It was supposed to be ready yesterday, but I had to order some parts from an overseas supplier, which took us 3 more days. To compensate for this unexpected delay, we went ahead and changed your windshield wipers free of charge. Also, we'll give you a 20% discount voucher for your next visit. Thank you for your patience, and we hope to serve you next time once again.
Hi everyone. Welcome to the 3rd Annual International Environment Rehabilitation Convention in Canberra. My name is Charlie Nelson, and I'm so glad to have the opportunity to talk about the Gold Coast Restoration Project today. The Gold Coast area used to have a thriving ecological system, but it has been negatively affected by industrialization. Particularly, water pollution caused by industrial waste and chemicals has continuously harmed the natural environment in the region. If you look at the reports on the table, you will see how serious the problem is. However, with the support of many local businesses and individual contributors, the restoration project was initiated last month. I think that this is only the first step to restore this abandoned area. Hopefully, more people will get involved in environmental causes like this.
Thank you for attending the European Film Festival here in Orange County. You will have a chance to see a wide range of interesting films over the next week. Today, the festival will kick off with a viewing of the British romantic comedy The Lover. This film won prizes for Best Supporting Actor and Best Director at the 2011 International Independent Film Awards. This film is a light-hearted and humorous story about 2 sympathetic and well-matched lovers. Those who want to see director Jack Nelson's famous sense of humor are advised to book early at the box office. A copy of the program detailing all of the films screening during the week can be downloaded from our website at www.moviebuffs.com.
Hi, this message is for Mr. Harry Todd. My name is Stephen Stone. I'm calling to ask you a few questions about the application procedure. I received your email regarding the promotion opportunity for the regional manager of Eastwoods this morning. I'm really interested in applying for the promotion, but I'm concerned about the requirements. I understand that the recommendation letter from my immediate supervisor should be included in the application form, and it has to be handed in no later than February 10th. However, my supervisor, Mr. Bruce Damon, is currently working at our Tokyo office for the multinational project with our Japanese partner, and he won't be back until February 15th. Since he is so busy with the project, I don't think he can make time to write a reference letter for me before the deadline. Could you call me back as soon as possible and tell me what to do in this situation?
I'm pleased to tell you that the Boston Philharmonic will perform with the promising violinist Jenny Lee at the Continental Concert Hall on December 20th. Jenny Lee is only 16 years old, and she will be the youngest violinist to make her violin solo with the world-famous orchestra. Also, there's something different about this concert. You will find it very intimate because a lively question and answer session with the musicians will be followed by the performance. It will be an unforgettable experience. Since there will be no late seating for this performance, please allow enough time to arrive at the hall so that you're seated in time. For further information, please check our website at www.bostonphil.com.
Hello, Mr. Baker. This is Sharon Park from Evergreen Bookstore. Our records show that you ordered a paperback version of Thomas Carter's latest novel, The Body and Soul, last Tuesday. As this book became a bestseller only a week after it was published, it's currently out of stock. We can order it if you want, but I have to tell you that it might take up to 2 weeks to arrive. Alternatively, we can send you a hardcover edition of the same book right away. Please call me back and tell me which you'd prefer. Finally, I'd like to remind you that the eminent writer Samuel Wang will be in our store to sign copies of his new science fiction book, Invasion, on May 10th. If you are interested in it, please visit our website for more details. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Wilkins. This is Frank Lansbury from Keiko Electronics. I sincerely thank you for accepting our offer to be a guest speaker at our new employee orientation. Your lecture on vocational ethics will help our new employees adapt to their new environment. As we discussed on the phone, the orientation will take place at our auditorium located on the 3rd floor, and your lecture is scheduled to begin at 2 p.m. Please make sure that you pick up the temporary visitor's badge at the entrance upon arrival. We'd be delighted to set up a projector and screen for you. If you want to pass out some handouts for the audience, please let our secretary, Karen Hudson, know before the end of the day so she can make the necessary number of copies in advance. You can reach her at 400-3480. Thank you and have a nice day.